I'm 21 years old, just about to turn 22. My passions are doing as much as I can in the film world, being a cinematographer, trying to get a good job, get well paid, and carry on the pride of owning a lot of trainers. I've played rugby for most of my life. I've played American football for about 6 months. Wanted to take it further, but kind of left it when I started college. Big interest in American sports, mostly American football, ice hockey, big NHL fan, and of course you've got to root the Welsh for the rugby. Bit of both, really. I like watching the sports I enjoy: Six Nations, Rugby World Cup, NHL, Stanley Cup in NHL, Super Bowl, stuff like that. And just it's nice to get out and play around with the boys, have some fun, go down the gym, play a little five-a-side football, things like that. Yeah, it's good. Trainer brands, I rock Pumas. Pumas are nice. I'm really into my Reeboks because they're comfy and they're not too expensive. Couple of pairs of Nikes. Gotta rock the Air Force Ones and the pumps. The Dunks. Adidas as well. Adidas have come up with some really nice. The new lines of high tops are really good. I own a few pairs of them. I'm trying to get onto their new stuff. A lot of money to pay, but they're a nice pair of kicks. I don't know really. I like the hunt. I like finding trainers for cheap. I mean, I spend way under the registered retail price of how much trainers are. So it's good to go on eBay, go on websites, forums, deal with people, have a look at second-hand trainers and see if they're in good condition, clean them up a bit, try and spend little money. I aim to spend myself 60 quid is probably the top I would spend on a pair of trainers, but if you get it from a store you can pay upwards to 160 quid. But it's nice to have a couple of pairs that you're high earners that look good as well. An Adidas shoe to me has always been your classic clamshell Run DMC trainers. I've been searching for most of my young adulthood to try and find a pair that are the originals, but they're so hard to find and so expensive that I've kind of given up. But the new range of high tops that I got hold of are really nice. They're so comfortable. Lacing them has never been an issue, and they just look suave. Like you could rock them on the street and everyone will know what you're wearing. Not a fan of plain white trainers, but the pair I got just look really nice. And they work. They work being a plain colour. Whereas, as you can see, some of these are quite bizarrely coloured, but you've got to have a plain white pair. I've always admired Adidas for most of my childhood. Growing up, I've always worn their clothing, had the t-shirts, rocked the tracksuits. I've still got some tracky tops at the moment with rocking the Adidas logo. And it's kind of an icon, really. Your three-stripe. It's been featured in films, songs, advertisements, everything. You see it everywhere, and when people see you with it on, they kind of recognise and understand what kind of person you are, wearing the brand, really. Oh God, I buy my trainers because I know they'll last. I would never, if I fall in love with a pair of trainers, price means nothing. So there's always a style option that comes into play, and if they look good, they look good. I buy them online because It's so hard to find trainers in my size in a store, being size 13. It's a lot easier for me to shop on my computer than run around the UK almost trying to find these stores and try everything on. And I'm getting into the import market and looking around and seeing what I can get hold of in the exotic world of trainers that are not your high street pairs. It's a bit of a gamble because sometimes they might not fit, but then if I order them the right size, they should be fine. A lot of research goes into it, but it pays off, and it always puts a smile on your face when the postman delivers you a nice box and you know there's a pair of trainers under it.
Right, Dan, I don't see any Adidas, mate.
Yeah, I know, but stuff like that. Hi, I'm Daniel Goodall, and I'm an Adidas consumer.